Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking a lot about Vechain. We talk a lot about Vechain on this channel because we see massive potential behind what Vechain has to offer and where we see the price in 2021. We will be doing a price prediction for April, May, and 2021, so stick around to the end of the video to see those price predictions. We are first going to go over a few different things, different articles and Reddit posts as well. So before we get into those price predictions, there's a lot to really cover, as well as kind of a good summary of what Vechain does and why this price chart is looking very bullish. We see it about a 0.25 cents right now, obviously. I guess, well, 25 cents right now on Vechain as the price. We see a 175% increase in the last week alone, about a 61% increase in the last 24 hours, close to about a 2% increase. Obviously making our way around that 25-cent mark. We're continuing to see Vechain do big things. Obviously, we saw this massive decrease, with the market correction. We saw, pretty much the whole market collapse, and Vechain really made its way and pushed right back right after that market collapse, and we're continuing to see it kind of stand out amongst some other coins out there. So we see the market cap right now at that 15.7 billion. We see the volume in the last 24 hours at that 3 billion, and the circulating supply at 64.3 billion VET. So this market cap is actually still fairly low. If we take a look at the prices on the Coinbase chart, or list, I should say, we take a look down here, we do see, Vechain's still behind things like Chainlink, which is understandable. I think Chainlink and Vechain will actually both push up, but, we are still under Uniswap, which it definitely could pass. It's still under Litecoin. Litecoin, I think, should move up as well, but I think it could definitely pass Litecoin. We could see it actually pass as Dogecoin continues to drop, most likely. We'll see, Dogecoin get passed up. I think we'll continue to see a lot of these things move up in the next couple weeks as well, so it doesn't have to pass everything, but I do think, like I said, it'll pass maybe even Chainlink, but for sure I think Uniswap will drop down as Chainlink and Vechain both increase over time. So we're seeing a lot of increases in the market together. Obviously, if we take a look and scroll through the first page alone, just pretty much all green, which is great, and it obviously helps Vechain as well. When the market's doing well, every coin really benefits from that, and Vechain is not any different. We see it right now at that 24-cent range, so it's right around 24-25 cents right now as we continue on. Let's take a look at some of the some of the things we wanted to look at today. So we have DHL. So if we go down here, what is this all about? Well, there is some speculation here. The Logistics and Supply Chain Summit, a new era of logistics, June 16th through 17th, 2021, 24 hours live from Chicago, Singapore, and Bonn. So obviously, if you guys don't know already, if you go to vechain.com, you can actually see that they have offices in the US and Singapore. So is there something connected here with DHL? There's a lot of speculation going on right now. Best case scenario, we see a very big partnership between Vechain and DHL, and obviously with a partnership that large, you'd see massive increases in Vechain's price, and that's something to think about. Is it happening? We don't really know yet, but is there potential for that? Yeah, there's definitely potential for that, and we actually see, they talk about how it's a new era of logistics. It makes perfect sense, and it would be very, very cool to see something like this kind of partnership take place. And we take another look at the Twitter. We see, just to give you guys a little heads up, the Vechain POA2 testnet is under constant fire to ensure the new consensus is stable and ready to take the challenges of 2021. Obviously, this being tweeted out, we're continuing to see really Vechain, really just pass every single test we come across. We see Vechain partnerships here, very, very big names. I just wanted to quickly kind of cover some of these. I won't really go into each one, but it has things like Walmart China, Salesforce CRM, DNVGL, Travala. It's got a lot of different big names there, and you can read more about this as well if you want to learn more about this. Go to cryptonews19.com. As we take now a look at the actual website, let's do a brief overview of kind of what Vechain is, if you guys are new to Vechain, and then we'll jump straight into those price predictions for April, May, and 2021. Do remember, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research on cryptocurrencies before investing. As well, if you want to talk with crypto like-minded people like myself or yourself, make sure to join the Discord link in the description below, as well as follow me on Twitter. I will try to retweet and let you guys know about any new information on Vechain on my Twitter account. So make sure to follow me there as well. So we see, what is Vechain? So if you guys don't know what Vechain really is, it's the world's leading blockchain application platform driven by enterprise and adoption. So they do have a professional global team like we talked about. It has offices in China, Europe, US, Singapore, and Japan. They have proven expertise in many industries. That includes diverse as, fashion, wine, automobile, food safety, carbon emission reduction, and agriculture. Then we can see easy to deploy blockchain platform platform as well. And then they talk about their partner network for ecosystem expansion. So this is what I always like to take a look at, is the solutions. If you guys haven't been here before on the website, I definitely suggest, like I said, doing your own research. And one way to do that is going to vechain.com. It gives you a lot of information on, obviously, what Vechain is and why it's so important to really understand why this is so big. Because if you take a look at these solutions, there's going to be 9 solutions here, and every single one is massive. So we see the first one is digital carbon ecosystem solution. This next one, obviously, is consumer confidence index platform, automotive passport solution. We have the retail solution, logistics solution, liquefied natural gas solution, digital content distribution solution, electronic document deposit solution, and then that agriculture solution. So if you take a look at the Vechain toolchain as well, if you guys don't know, Vechain blockchain as a service, BaaS platform was called toolchain. Toolchain is a comprehensive blockchain platform offering diverse services including product lifecycle management, supply chain, process control, data deposit, data certification, and process certification. With Toolchain, any size business, no matter how small or large, can utilize blockchain technology to further enhance brand perception and value, as well as to expand into new business models. So, like I said, a lot here. And with this DHL, announcement, this would be a huge partnership, and I think we will, hear more about this if it's coming, if it's actually, part of Vechain at all. We will start to hear some, I'm sure, some more rumors and really start to hear more about this in general. So I'm excited to see if this is definitely a real deal or not. I really do hope the rumors are true, because it would be, like I said, such a big deal for the Vechain as a whole, and I think the price overall would increase substantially as well. If we jump back to the price chart now, let's give it a quick refresh, get a new price point here. So it does look like it's at that 24 cents, still about a 3.67% increase in the last 24 hours. Let's get those price predictions rolling. So by the end of April, where do I see Vechain? I think Vechain could continue to be on a good path. I think about 40 to 45 cents is a prediction that I am comfortable with. I think 45 cents by the end of April, about a 40 to 42% really stabilization for the end of April is realistic. Do remember, guys, I try to keep these price predictions as realistic, conservative, and honest as possible. So going into May, we are going to see Vechain continue to rise. I think by the end of May, we could easily see Vechain pushing about 85 cents to $1. I think we could, by the end of May, even see a $1 Vechain. A lot of people think that's too quick, and I think that's definitely a possibility. So I'm going to stick with an 85-cent all-time high by the end of May, stabilizing out at about 75 cents to 80 cents. Going into the end of 2021, this is where I see massive increases behind Vechain, new partnerships, new projects, new updates, and we're going to continue to see this utility token really take place and understand that this has such real-world value that, a lot of these coins are going to be outshined by Vechain. I think Vechain is going to be a shining light on what crypto could really, obtain, or what the future could really hold for cryptocurrencies in general. So Vechain by the end of the year, I could easily see being right around that $4 to $5 to $6 mark. A lot of people were asking me, do you really think it has a chance at $10? Yes, I've talked about $10 in the past. I think it's still got a chance for $10 by the end of 2021. Do I think it's the most realistic prediction? No. So I'm not going to be saying $10 today, but I do think, like I said, $4 is a reasonable spot. $4 to $5. I think about an all-time high around that $5 mark, and a stabilization around $4 is definitely a realistic prediction for Vechain by the end of 2021. You guys do have to realize there are so many more people going to be jumping into the investment realm of cryptocurrencies by the end of 2021. Every single day, every single week, we see more and more investors push for investing in crypto, and more banks, more really investors, and like I said, really everybody is looking to invest in crypto, and we're seeing a lot more people jump in. And because of that, I do think the market cap is capable of making our way to that $4 to $5 amount is definitely, like I said, a reasonable possibility. So because of that, that's where I'm going to pin Vechain for the end of the year. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see everyone in the next one.